Hello and welcome everyone to a booster box opening. This is what you have voted for, as you can see on the left. I know the camera setup isn't perfect and stuff, it's a little bit dark. I do this in the evening, but anyhow, it's great having you here. It's a pleasure and an honor that you spend time with me. Thanks for the 7 patrons. I did announce Patreon 2 weeks ago and I already do have 7 people supporting me. So, you voted 51 votes, Monarch first or Monarch Unlimited. I kind of had I wanted to keep something special for my 100th opening. But anyhow, we're opening Monarch first, a complete case. And yeah, this was released in, what is this, official homepage, May 7th, 2021. So almost or less than 2 years ago. And yeah, well, it does cost $500 shipped to my door. This is Card Market at the lowest price, $4.95. I hope my microphone is good and stuff. Is this the first time I do this without my cell phone? It always used to work with a cell phone. I'm doing this right here, right now. On the left of the screen, I did open the expensive cards. I don't know if you can see it, especially not if you're on the cell phone. But anyhow, I do have this open on that side. So, Monarch has drawn some attention of people in the last weeks, or in the last week, because there was the announcement for the next set after Outsiders, which is, there you go, which would be Dusk Till Dawn, featuring Shadow and Light heroes and cards. So I'm gonna put this to the left as usual. I hope I have enough light. I hope I have enough space. This one right here where the camera is over, there's my microphone right here. So there's no space here. Yeah. Anyhow, $500 on the line. Let's get something good. As you can see, the cold foil Fabled, sorry. Great Library of Solana is at $550. That is Card Market low. I do not keep track of expected value for first edition. I do this for Unlimited, yes, but I do not do this for first edition. So I do not know exactly what the expected value is of this set. So in other words, I don't know how much money I can get out of the cards which are in here on average. But I do strongly believe that it would be better money-wise to sell the whole case. So we do this for entertainment. Oh man, I don't know where to put these. I'm gonna put them right here to the left so you can see the rest. Do I have to keep this on the screen here? Oh, I can't do this bigger. Anyhow, don't care about it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 comments. Is it 13? Oh yeah, it's 12 common. No. Sorry, my bad. Again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Man, it has been such a long time since I opened these. So I'll do 2 rows. That's the lamp. I'm going to put that back there. So here's the foil. Can you see this? It is subtle foiling. It is only up there. Anyhow, I try to... There's an equipment and then there's rares. Pulping. That one is an expensive one. So keep in mind, this is first edition. Basically... Well, for now I'm going to put the equipment on here. The rares here. Majestics will be here. The light is so, maybe that's better. And a token. So token goes off camera or around the corner. It's just that the microphone is here. But yeah, I really try to keep this under 1 hour because I know it could get boring when I do take too much time for opening this. Get yourselves something to drink. Make yourselves comfortable. This is going to be, it's not less than 2 years, man. It really feels like it's such a long time ago since this set has been released. So 500 bucks on the table. There's one card that could pay for the whole case, but that is set to be in every 40th box. Rare foil. Another common. And the rares. Yes, okay. Prism token. Yeah, there is more in this set. First edition. Phantasmal Footsteps being the most expensive legendary for 270 bucks. That's a minimum. And Monarch, if you are kind of new, if you're one of the people who came over to Flesh and Blood from Magic and you just joined in the last, I don't know, 12 months, since things have been going kind of down with Magic, you did not experience Monarch that time when that came out firsthand. So, oh, Celestial Cataclysm. This is, can we see this? Oh, there you go. Celestial Cataclysm. Extremely good artwork. Sorry, this camera is not perfect for these lighting conditions, but I think you get the idea. That has been your Majestic non-foil right there. Celestial, Celestial, Celestial. So it's not within the most expensive cards, but yeah, I shall continue. We do have another expensive legendary. This is Carrion Husk, cold foil. Yeah, they are all cold foil in here. If I get a legendary, it's gonna be cold foil. 170 bucks, card market low. And here's your foil, 2 rares and a token. Well, as you all know, there has been a huge hype towards the end of the pandemic, 2021, when this came out. At the beginning of 2021, prices were skyrocketing. Rare foil. Everybody thought Flesh and Blood was the new shit, and everybody got into it. Prices for Pokemon went up, prices for Magic went up, prices for Yu-Gi-Oh went up, and Flesh and Blood as well. Especially Flesh and Blood, because people thought this was going through the roof. And then we've had Channel Fireball keeping back a lot of products. Sorry, this was the wrong staple. So Lumina Ascension first edition, nice. I sell a lot of Monarch, as you can imagine, because everybody's crazy about Light and Shadow right now. So first editions. Yeah, there were first edition cases for every set. Starting with Welcome to Wrath, which is called Alpha. And then there was Unlimited, then Arcane Rising, Alpha and Unlimited. And then Crucible, first edition and Unlimited. And then there was Monarch, first edition. So the 4th set being released also as first edition with a limited print run and the cold foils, and then dress guide, and then the unlimited version afterwards. So, and at that time there first editions, of course, first editions for Welcome to Wrath and Arcane Rising already have been in the thousands. 1 booster box, crew following shortly after. Right now I do not recall if crew also has been that high, but it is 1 box for 600, right? Yeah. So everybody wanted first edition because everybody thought after Welcome to Wrath, after Arcane Rising, after Crucible of War, first editions all went 10x, 20x, 30x, Majestic Foil, Phantasmaclasm. I think this is a pretty expensive one, but it's below 30. That's what I know, because we have the prices on the left side, the prices for the most expensive cards. Why is this not showing? Yeah, there's the foiling. Anyhow, Monarch. So booster boxes, the prices for one booster box, exactly what you see here. This one, that one, first edition. First edition, you can see it says first edition on this round. What is this? It doesn't say first edition, it only says unlimited on the unlimited boxes. No, there it is. It is down here, this circle. Hold on, I just threw this one away. Yep. There. That made the difference. This first edition stamp. It's not a stamp, but it's printed on, of course. Well, that made the difference. Everyone was crazy about these boxes. Prices went to $650 per box. So you would easily pay $2,500 per case. So a case, of course, being 4 boxes in one box, which we just opened. And yeah, that was the situation. Herald of Erudition, this is expensive as well. At least I did sell out in between the last weeks and then had to get more. And of course mark up the price, and it has already been sold again. But yeah, so this set is about the cold foils and about the extended art, or yeah, extended arts. There is a Herald of Erudition, so that card in extended art rainbow foil, that's $183. Oh, here's a cold foil. I think it's not an expensive one. Even fold. So the first cold foil is a common cold foil. Oh well, I should do a video, a whole separate video just about cold foils. What I think is going to happen, what prices were, what prices are, what availability and print runs could be. Yeah, so that was the first cold foil. Yeah, $170 for the Galaxy Black cold foil. That is a token that exists in cold foil. And yeah, so after those crazy prices, $650, everybody thought these boxes were so rare that prices went up. This was also when people speculated with cryptos, and in general sealed prices went up, single prices went up. Everybody wanted to have something to speculate in, and the amount of boxes on the market was so little, especially in the US, because exude confidence. Come on, another good Majestic. This is strong. Yeah, Channel Firebolt had back thousands of poster boxes and artificially made it scarce so that prices would go up, and then they would slowly put them onto the market, and then people realized that there's more than they thought, and prices started to collapse. 600, 550, 500, 450, 400 per box. I mean, for the stores it was not too much of a problem because they have gotten them for normal prices, and normal prices range from distributor to distributor. Over here it was $57 for a booster box, first edition, including taxes. And so yeah, even if they sell now, there is still a lot of gains. And after this hype, this new hype because Dusk Till Dawn comes out, yeah, prices are starting to go up again, and I really do think they will not hold. They will not stay as low as they are now. This is an entertainment channel, and we're just opening this to see what's in here. I do not expect this to be a good, this to turn out to be a profit. As you can see, well, I didn't buy a case for 1,000 or 2,000. I also, like Rudy, didn't buy for 200 a box. I kept my costs relatively low. I did buy this when was that? I did buy it when, hold on. What were the prices? 100? Yeah, 100 per box. So 400 per case. That's, I strongly believe this is what I paid. Yeah, so yeah, to me it's 400 on the line, or 500 on the line if I expect the price to be this right now. Yeah, and it is fun, right? It is Saturday evening. Oh, these are rares. That was wrong. It is Saturday evening. I am happy to share my opening experience, even if the booster box does cost more than the cards inside, I think. So I should open something like Dynasty or Uprising in order not to lose a lot of money. But anyhow, let's just do this. I'm gonna put this common stack away so we have more space for the next one. So a cold foil, even fold, common. Phantasmaclasm, Majestic foil, that's good. Well, you have some rare and common foil stuff here, which also adds up. But I do think right now we're not in the green region, we're still red. So, good Majestics in here. Good. Exude Confidence, Herald of Erudition, Celestial Cataclysm, Lumina Ascension. Well, good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in here. So when this came out, single prices were crazy, and then they died down, and whoops, yeah, that's not a thing to do. I'm sorry, this is totally unprofessional, but anyhow, it's not a Welcome to Rough Alpha box. It's just 500 bucks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 7, and now I'm gonna have to these 10, 11. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Shoot. I think I lost one. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Uh-oh. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Well, I'm gonna have to leave this seat totally, completely. Hold on. Is it under my printer? No, it's not. Oh, come on. This is disappointing, but we're going to open these now, and I'm gonna find it. I am going to find it. Off to the next one. And it really takes a lot of time, but yeah, I'm gonna go through this faster now, because basically we're only on the hunt for Tome of Torment, Majestic, for something spicy, for one of those good cold foils, right? I do have... Oh, I should have checked this before. I do have all the Fables and the Legendaries in my personal collection, but I'm not sure about... Uh-oh! I've never had this in my hand. And this happens right after these booster packs fall under the table. Yeah. Okay, Herald of Erudition. This is obviously a extended art rainbow foil. Why is this? I did buy this camera as a... Well, it did work good last time, but it is not autofocusing. Now this is a little bit disappointing, but I'm not going to send it back. I'm going to keep this camera right here, which is blend it out. That's the blue dot right here. I'm gonna keep this for my face cam, and that one I'm gonna replace it because it's not good. So if I put this one up there and then I get a good new camera for the table for my openings, and then I think we're going to maybe one with a light. Anyhow, good stuff. So maybe I can afford a camera soon. If I sell this, I did talk about it. It's the third most expensive card in this whole set. 183, card market low. This is great. It looks great. Just not on camera, I'm sorry. Here's my lights. Well, there it looks okay-ish, but if I go further up, I lose the light. Yeah, nice. Hold on. Hold on. What a mess. I'm totally unprepared. I should have prepared more, but right now I am renovating and everything I just had to set up everything again, and then after this I'm going to put everything back, the table, the PC, the seat, everything back under a big foil. And yeah, good. Nice. I'm gonna put it here. Or can I put it on the left and then leave it there, and the light is not? No, totally no. Okay, good. I'm gonna leave it here. That's the Herald. Good. The third most. This is even better than drawing a Galaxy Black, a Carrion Husk cold foil, Valiant Dynamo cold foil, Vestige of Soul cold foil. That's better than all the legendaries, and I think there's more of those legendaries than the Herald extended art. I'm enjoying this for a minute now. I hope you do as well. If I had drawn this on a live stream, the chat would have gone crazy. And I thought about doing this as a live stream, because then people could be there live. I could answer the chat, plus I can upload it later on as a usual video like I do now. But I think this would take even more time, because the chat would keep me from, opening. This is just great. Come on, this is just great. This is just great. Right. Oh, interesting as well. Look at that. The crack on this bauble would be bigger every edition. And I don't know, now in Outsiders, is it completely cracked through, or is it closed again? I don't know. I've read something about this, but instantly forgot about it because I thought it was not important. I did have one person from Germany buying out all my cracked baubles, including the LGS promos. 17 cold foils is what I had collected, and he bought them all, plus the expensive Crucible first, plus I don't know if I finished this transaction, but the Arcane Rising Alpha first edition, I think I saw this one as well, or I didn't have it at that time, it was on my other storage. So the thing is this. I do this full time. I work from my home. I do not have a shop. I do not have a storage, because I do live in Düsseldorf and the rent is horrendously. I mean, you would get the smallest, shittiest crap store for $1,000 a month, and that's not the kind of money I make. I could only afford, or I could only rent a shop when I would be sure that I was going to sell more because of this. Oh, Soul Food, that's a good one as well. Majestic non-foil. So if I put this all the way up here, doesn't change anything. It still focuses on the table. But yeah, man, with the live stream, the camera was horrible, and I replaced it with this one. And this one is, well, okay-ish. But yeah, I'm gonna have to change something about that. If I hit another really good card here, and I can sell it, I'm gonna get a good camera. I'm gonna look for some tests and then get a good one. One that is like top notch. The best lens and the light on it and all that stuff. So I can do better openings in the future, especially since next week there will be Outsiders coming out. And I am going to open 16 cases. And it would not be nice to not have sharp pictures, right? Okay, good. So, common foil, rares token. And I want to search the other pack. This is stupid. I think it's under my printer, and the printer is on the ground, and this is bothering me as well. But come on, there's something. No, there ain't. It's just this one is gone. I'm going to find it when I clean this mess up. Right, on to the next ones. Common foil, rare Ode Wrath, Deep Rooted Evil token. So what else would be there? Eclipse cold foil is just 75 bucks. We do not want that legendary. Oh yeah, now that I see Ray of Hope, I see it. You don't, now you do. This was one of the box toppers, so you would get 2 box toppers for buying a booster box or a case. No, I think a case, right? Or one of those. There were 2 promos: Ray of Hope and Eclipse Existence. Man, I'm gonna tell you the name. So these 2 buy a box promos. Yeah, for every box you would get one if the shop would give it to you and not keep it for them, and then in order to sell it afterwards. I personally did not get any of those. I've had to buy all those for myself over the course of the years, and I do have a lot of them because I basically collect the promos, the LGS promos, the hero promos, and the Flesh and Blood promos. All the rest is basically not my league yet. There's another Exude Confidence. Good stuff. Right. So I was talking about renting. I cannot afford that in order to. I mean, I could afford it for 6 months, and then if this would not be there it is. Eclipse Existence. That's the other one you would get as a promo for buying a booster box, and it was worth it back then. It really was. Herald of Triumph. Good. Yeah. I'm not gonna rent unless my sales go up even further. It's still not too much. It's still not too much I can earn. And I'm still reinvesting. Basically everything I can afford. I am reinvesting. If I sell something at a profit, I'm instantly getting new cards. I'm not spending this on anything else because I want this to be even bigger and better. And I do think I'm on a good way, and especially it's a great hobby, right? It is. I did tell you in the last video that I have 2 more hobbies, which is online gaming and basketball. Today I finished. We did in our league. We did play against the first place, and we won against them, 94 to. Do you see all that? No, you don't. There is so much stuff on this card. No, you don't see it on camera. This is nasty. This is just excellent. I'm going to turn it around. This one as well. Okay, foil. Here we only have these little tiny birds in the background as foil. Strange. Yeah, where was I? I tend to forget everything I talked about 20 seconds ago after seeing special cards. So yeah, we won. It was good. It was a blast. And yeah, now since I do this in the evening, I mean, maybe the lighting, this is reflecting too much, this is reflecting too much. I should put a light right here, but then I would have the problem that the camera is gonna have to blend out even more. I'm still figuring out how to do this setup good, but yeah. So if you're one of those new players, get yourselves this. Get Monarch First Edition. It was really, really expensive. I feel bad for all these people who bought them for 500 a box. And prices now a little over 100 per box. That's really affordable. I mean, I did hit this Herald of Edition Extended Art, so I don't know how I was gonna talk now. Oh, there's another cold foil, either Ironweave, a common cold foil, so bad luck there, so to say. So, yeah, nice. I wanted to leave this on top, so yeah, there you go. This is just great. This is just great. Especially with these packs falling on the table, this is stupid. Yeah, so we can only have two better or more expensive hits, which are the Great Library of Solana, the Fabled, which we have around 10% chance of hitting, because like I said, it's supposed to be in every 40th box, and we're opening 4 boxes, so that's 1 in 10. A chance for the library. I did not check if I have this in my personal collection as a rainbow foil or a cold foil. And yeah, and that was also something I talked about. So, opening a store, and what do I have in storage? I have 3. I do have 3 places where I store my cards. So the first is right here, because most of the cards, obviously, I have a lot of orders every day, and I need the cards right here because I am fulfilling orders basically 1 per hour, basically. And yeah, sometimes it's done in 5 minutes, sometimes it takes half an hour. And then I have some stuff which I put away for the future. So please don't throw this under the table. Good. Is it in here maybe? Oh yeah. There's the last pack. It was in this trash. Yeah, that's good. Let me open that one as well. And if we have a hit here, everything is faked on this channel. Now, I really try to aim for transparency, do my giveaways live, and show some stuff which, oh, Beacon of Victory, that's a good one. Yeah, okay, that was the last one. We are back on track, halfway through. I'm sorry it takes so long. This is a little bit uncomfortable. I should lean back. That's more comfortable, but I think that's shitty for you don't see the cards and you don't hear me quite good. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yesterday I was invited to a CrossFit course. Did you say course? And there were some exercises, some movements, especially these squats, which I really don't do. And today my legs are pretty heavy. Yeah, that's another thing. Like when I turned 40, I really started to feel old. Here's another Herald of Erudition. I did sell a lot of those. I think I sold out. I'm not gonna look it up now. Usually I would. I should. Hold on. I'm gonna click on the extended art. Ooh. Oh, these are from the UK. that's why the prices are not shown. And then the next one is 185. Okay, so good. I wanted to check on the normal first edition version. So that's that. Show versions 5, Monarch Unlimited, Monarch First. Oh yeah, I do have 2 up for sale, so I only have 2 copies left. If I had 3, I would list 3 because that is a playset for classic constructed, and yeah, I can fill it up now. That's a good thing. So after I opened all of these, I'm going to upload the video tomorrow or whatever, tonight. And then I'm going to sort all the cards. When I sort them, I am going to look if there's any more damages. I'm going to do that tomorrow at daylight. And then I'm going to check which cards I did not insert 3 copies of, and then I'm going to adjust that. Here's another cold foil, Dreamweavers, 3rd box, 3rd cold foil. Yeah. I shouldn't be too disappointed because I already did have the Herald of Erudition, which did replace the other majestic cold foil, rainbow foil, sorry. So I do expect 1 majestic foil per box, and we've had Phantasmaclasm in the first one and then Herald of Erudition in the next one. This has been a extended art, so there was not another normal art in the box. Right, okay, rare token. Oh, Sir Bolton, that's another one in hero promo, which I sold a lot of. People are going crazy about the hero promos right now. I did mention this in my... Oh, Soul Shield in foil! Wow. Soul Shield first edition rainbow foil. You do not see the foiling. Yeah, there it is. It's only on her waistband, on the bracelets, the arm, and yeah, and also oh yeah, it's also in the background. Good. I should put these into... Man, I'm gonna put this in here now. Soul Shield foil. Can I check this down here? It's only cold foils which are expensive up there, so those are basically not worth mentioning, right? I'm going to the second page. Cold foil. Sonata Arcanix, 20 bucks. Rouse the Ancients, 19. Herald of Erudition, here it is, 16. Oh no, that's not it. That's the one we have in extended art. Soul Shield, there it is, 20. There. Did this extended art save us? Is that the case? Is that so? 185. So here's the question in my mind. What do I calculate? Do I go for 400, which I spent, or 500, which I would spend right now? What is my cost? My convergence from the bellows of hell. My cost base is there. Well, that's 400. So I'll just take the 400. That's 185. That's almost half of it. The cold foils are some bucks each. That's half of it. We could have something spicy and then basically make up for the cost. We could also surpass 500 bucks, which people would pay for the closed case. We don't know. We're just halfway through. A little more. We shall see what's in here. There's here that, this, that, nothing. Man, I still recall how much I loved opening packs when I was young. I did start with Magic, and then shortly after I did get basketball NBA packs. This was just... I would always use to check Rouse the Ancients, check the odds of finding a certain rarity on the back, and then, man, I did open so much. I did spend all the money I got. So yeah, I didn't have too much money compared to others. Yes, single mom, raising 2, working in the kindergarten. As you can imagine, like, I've had to go and work myself. So I did work for Wilkinson. I did. I was a paper boy. I did work in a company which offered informations to lawyers. This is crazy, man. This is totally... I don't know if I can explain this in English because, you know, I am German and it's not my mother's tongue, but let me try. That one job during school, during high school graduation. Oh, I went to Dallas for high school graduation, but then afterwards I went back to Germany, and over here you have 13 years of school, so I've had to finish the 13th grade in order to go to university. So, and at that time, in these last years, in that company, that was in 2001. Their business model, where I worked in that office, was there was a bunch of lawyers and journalists, and they used basically they also did other things. They used to search when you are in court. Then the judge makes a decision in verdict systems, and that decision is called, well, maybe a judgment. And that judgment, they would write it down. So they would say, okay, in this case XYZ, the judge decided this and this. And this is a perfect example if you would have the same problem. Now you can just look it up in the internet, but back then they would write it down. They would write about this incident, about some cases per week. And then if you wanted to get the full details, you would have to buy these the decisions, these judgments, so to say. So basically, if you're like, okay, this company sued the other company and had to pay that and that and that, we have the same problem and we need this judgment on paper in order to know how we can proceed. I don't know how to explain this. So what I did, as the smallest light in that company, I did get these orders. So somebody ordered, oh, this is nourishing emptiness in foil, and the only foil you can, oh yeah, now you can see it. There it is in the middle, these round foilings. Good, nice. Let me put this in here as well. I know I forgot the Phantasmaclasm, but now I'm not gonna touch it again. So people would order in a letter with they would pay with a bank, how's this called? A check? Bank check? Is that the English word? Or they would order via fax. Is that the English word? Fax machine? Yeah, fax. So letters came in and faxes came in with orders, and I had to copy these judgments, like 5 pages, 10 pages, 20 pages, and people would pay for this, and I would just send these out. I would go to the bank with all these checks and get the money and give it to my boss, and then I would copy the orders they did, these judgments, like a 5-page judgment or a 10-page judgment, and send it to the address of those people. It was crazy. I'm that old. I am over 40. And that was how it was going down back then. Of course we did have internet, but nobody worked with that back then. Yeah, I do recall in 1999 when I went to Texas. I used AOL email. We've had Napster to get music, and some of this wasn't even illegal. We did listen music with CDs. On September 9th in 1999, the Dreamcast came out, and I got this there, and it was pretty cool because in Europe it only came Christmas or even the year after. So I was the first one to have it from all my friends because they were back here in Germany. And man, was it we've had to use either internet or telephone. Then I was in a host family. They were like, okay, you have 2 hours and then we need to use the phone and you have to get off the internet, and then it was crazy. With a modem. If you are old, just like I am, I mean, old, that's relative, right? I do not feel old, but I basically am. Generation XYZ, that's something different. Do you recall the modem sound that it did when it logged into the internet? That was the bomb. It was so great. I mean, this is all these technical inventions. Nourishing, another one. I'm getting good stuff out of here. I have sold out some of those, and I have asked people to give me their Monarch collections, but now I am opening this. This is great. So basically, I did get the first Game Boy for my own money. That was in 1989. Was it? Yeah. I was going to school. I've saved some money I've gotten from, I asked my parents, my uncle, my grandparents. I've gotten the money, and then I've got it for 136 Deutsche Mark. Lol, that sounds stupid, man. German is such a harsh language. So 136 because I only paid without taxes, because my uncle worked at Karstadt, which was one of the big box stores. And yeah, from that time on, my brother and I were gamers. Got the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo. I've gotten the PlayStation magazine, the magazine with the demonstration discs, and I've collected this for 4 or 5 months. And I was like, when I get the PlayStation, I can play all these demos. That was great. That was awesome. I did make the money eventually, because that was in 1994. Is that right? So I was allowed to go work my own money a little bit. Mow the lawn or wash some cars. I did get some money and then get the PlayStation, and then didn't have too much for all these games. So I have gotten one of those chips. You would go to a shop and tell them, please hook me up with a chip, which was legal, and that way you could play burned CDs, and then I would have friends. Everyone would get one game, and then we would copy this game, and everybody would have gotten this illegal copy, and with that chip in your PlayStation, you were able to play all of those. That was great. Yeah, and in this PlayStation magazine, I don't know why I'm talking about this now. Maybe it's just, this is getting a little bit, I'm getting used to seeing all these cards again and again. So I would participate in these giveaways, and they would put out some good stuff. A lot of games, a lot of equipment, the pistol for shooter games and all that stuff. And I won a ton of those because I think nobody participated in these giveaways. That's the same thing like here. Last giveaway, I did expect more people to participate. It was like 100 people per booster box opening. Genesis, that's a good one as well. Speaking of, the next giveaway will be at 500 people. I do not gain anything out of this except for being in this hobby and making some people happy and maybe finding some lucky customers. Of course, this is all because I want to have more subscribers, and the goal is to hit 1,000. And I know it will take more and more time now that most people are already in, who are really interested in this niche of a niche. I mean, I wish I was a player, a Flesh and Blood player, a good player, and I could talk about these cards, you know, how they impacted the game. Oh, there's a legendary. Which one is it? I'm gonna put this away. There he is, Carrion Husk. Carrion Husk is down here. Oh, come on, there. Can you see it? It is a cold foil, but you can't see it on camera. Carry on, forever, carry on. I don't find it. Where is it at? Time, iron, nourishing. Oh, I'm on page 2. I'm stupid. Sorry. There you go. Carry on was down here. I said, oh, 170. Woo. Where is that penny sleeve? So let me check. This looks good as well. Centering, corners, edges, surface. Yeah, top just a little bit. It is still near mint. But yeah, I'll try to capture this whenever I sell it. I don't know if I have this one in cold foil or not. If I do have it in rainbow foil, I'm instantly going to replace it. I'm not keeping the Herald Ever edition. I'm going to sell that. And this one, my friends, is the 5th most expensive card in this set. And this means we did hit number 3 and 5, and that is pretty lucky. 185, 170. So thanks everyone for voting to open first edition. I think it was better to open this than to sell the case. In the future, this might look different. I still expect prices to go up again because there's nothing printed anymore, right? There's a lot of people who bought at higher prices and who do not want to pay at a loss. And this is a really, really important topic. If you do this, if you're a new seller and this is your way, you never sell under your buy-in price. This is really the wrong way to do it. There's good explanations for this. Basically, you know, if you keep this for years and you don't have the chance to get the cash and have a good cash flow and make this to money again and again and again every few months, you just sit on a product which went down in price and you wait for it to go up again. This could be the wrong way this could be the wrong way, because in the meantime you could do lots of good credits. Yeah, I can't explain this in English, sorry. There is a limit. I'm trying to basically, you know, when I was in school and I learned English, everything was good. I've always had good grades. And then I went to Texas, y'all, which basically made my English worse. You know, pronunciation, grammar. It's like that. In Germany, it's the same thing. The southern state here is Bayern, so Bavaria. People do talk very different. Here's another Herald Ever edition. Great! First edition. And yeah, if you go there and speak like they do, that's hard. So 2 more packs. With this legendary we hit, it was about time, right? to get a legendary. That was on time. Good. So I did find the pack on the ground. We did open all of those. I think this was a pretty... no, it was not an average opening because I do not recall having extended art. This is pretty expensive for just an extended art majestic rainbow foil. Well, okay, cool. So let me put all this aside. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I would like to be more interactive and to talk to you guys and not to myself. And I don't know how to do this except for live streams, but I don't think there's enough people here to look at this, especially, well, don't care about it. I'm going to think about ways. Maybe I'm going to do live streams in the future. I'm going to put the rares here. So majestics, let me check this. Wow, these are all so damn good. I mean, this one is cheap, yes. That one as well. Yeah, this one too. 4. I found 4 cheap majestics. And the rest is fire. Wow. That's great. We have Nourishing in foil. Soul Shield in foil. I did make my money back. This is almost guaranteed. It was a great experience. I hope you also enjoyed it. I mean, it's less than 2 years. In other, like Magic or Pokemon, you would expect a reprint, and there will be no reprint with Monarch, not even with Unlimited. Or, sorry, I said that like this was a perfect fact, but maybe. Is it out of print? First edition is, of course. Unlimited should be. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Monarch Unlimited is also out of print. So, these are the 2 great hits. 185. I mean, what do you expect out of a box for $500? 185. Card market low. This is the lowest price. And then 170 low for Carrion Husk. Whew. Okay, let me check that real quick. 100 oh my, this is from Switzerland. This is from the United Kingdom, which is outside our customs zone. So $200 is the lowest. So 200, 185. Wow. Oh, come. Woo! Awesome experience. Good stuff. I like that. I could do this every weekend. As you know, I tried to open one. I mean, on average, I do open more than one. I did start a little over 1 year ago. And I do have almost 80 openings. So, yeah, I do open far more than one per week, but this has also to do with the releases. Uprising release was the last one. Dynasty even more. Like, yeah, I open so many cases when there is a release. And next week, if everything goes as planned, I did have to get these from a local game store. I hope I can pick them up on Friday when there is the release day. It did work with Dynasty. So I think it should work with Outsiders as well. And I'm going to open all the 16 here on this channel. Not all on one day, of course, but yeah, this will, increase the count of my openings. And so basically starting next week on Friday, we're going to focus on Outsiders with these openings and with the single card sales and with the expected value, of course. I am going to do this weekly, or depending on the time, maybe twice a week even, so that we have a better understanding of which cards go hot, which don't. Yeah, Surgical Extraction is not going to be reprinted in Outsiders, but it will be in Dusk Till Dawn, but that's another story for the summer. Yeah, this was a good thing. This was a good look back in time. Two years ago, this was when everything was at the hype, at the maximum. And now prices have dried, and now all of a sudden prices for Monarch go back up. Everybody's interested in this set again. These cards are pretty strong for, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I also did play Prism deck. I know how it works and what you have to do and what you have to what you have to take care of when you play these, or how this whole thing works. So yeah, I am just impressed by the price of this one. So for Carrion Husk, there is 22 available items. That's not much. Maybe I'm gonna have to replace it with my own, and then I'm gonna sell the Rainbow Foil. And Herald of Erudition, that expensive. There's 14 available items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But there's 1, 2, 3 from the UK. Ah, God, that was a good hit. I just hope it will be sold. Oh yeah, it does sell. Oh my. Right, that's it. I don't know. If I do a live stream, then it wouldn't be too much of a problem is staying late, staying after this opening and talking about some topics. Right now I just don't. Maybe one day in a week or two, if all these renovations are done, I do expect, oh no, it's going to be Outsiders. Maybe we're doing live streams with Outsiders. Who knows? Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice Sunday. Stay positive. And yeah, just, look at the bright side of life, right? If you're in this hobby, there is one thing that should make you happy. And if you go from this, if you feel unhappy in general, try to find a community in this game. I myself still try to find my place. I know I drifted away from Pokemon and Magic and all that stuff and put my attention on Flesh and Blood. I know there's only so and so many people who are interested in this kind of content, and then just basically looking at the numbers, like somebody else would have said, oh, Carrion Husk, this is great for defending, this is great for, oh, what? You can defend for 6 and then after every round you lose 1 life. That's an interesting one. So I don't even talk about what they do in the game, and maybe I should do that more. But yeah, to people who are just collectors or interested in this game or basically investors or whatever, I think that was a good example, a really, really, really good example how lucky you can get. But yeah, could have been worse. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.